Good morning, Fun Fam families. Today we're going to be doing a cookie craft, and we will do this after I jump right into the story that we're going to do first. We're in the Raising a Reader part of our program, and so I love reading, so I wanted to read a book along with the craft today. So this story is called If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, and some of you veteran parents may have read this before, and some of you not veteran parents may have read it, and we're going to get right into it and just read it. If you give a mouse a cookie. If you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to ask for a glass of milk. I like milk. Do you like milk? When you give him the milk, he'll probably ask for a straw. When he's finished, he'll ask for a napkin. Then he'll want to look in a mirror to make sure he doesn't have a milk mustache. Do you get a milk mustache when you drink milk? When he looks into the mirror, he might notice his hair needs a trim. So he'll probably ask for a pair of nail scissors. He sure is cutting a lot of hair off with nail scissors. When he's finished giving himself a trim, he'll want a broom to sweep it up. He'll start sweeping, and he might get carried away and sweep every room in the house. That's a very helpful mouse. He may even end up washing the floors as well. Extremely helpful mouse. When he's done, he'll probably want to take a nap. You'll have to fix up a little box for him with a blanket and a pillow. He'll crawl in, he'll make himself comfortable, and fluff the pillow a few times. He'll probably ask you to read him a story. See, he likes reading too. So you'll read to him from one of your books, and he'll ask to see the pictures. When he looks at the pictures, he'll get so excited, he'll want to draw. He'll want to draw one of his own, and he'll ask for paper and crayons. See, moms and dads, and grandmas and grandpas, and nannies? This is something that you can do. You can read, and it'll trigger some ideas that your kiddos might want to do, and then you can foster other areas of development along with reading that story. So he'll want to draw a picture. When the picture is finished, he'll want to sign his name. That's a good way to have your kiddos practice their fine motor, by practicing to write their name. With a pen, he'll want to sign his name. And then he'll want to hang his picture on your refrigerator, which means he'll need some Scotch tape. He'll hang up his drawing and stand back to look at it. Looking at the refrigerator will remind him that he's thirsty. So he'll ask for a glass of milk. And chances are, if he asks for a glass of milk, he's going to want a cookie to go with it. And we have permission from Scholastic to read this book. So I just read this book to you guys, and we're going to get right into the cookie craft. I know you noticed some other books that are up here, and I'll talk about those later. So with this cookie craft, you're going to need a few things. This is the finished product, but you're going to need, these are all sticky things, so bear with me. You're going to need to have some brown paper. I have pre-cut a circle. And then you're going to need some contact paper. If I can get this off. I'm going to use a glue stick to stick the back of the contact paper onto the brown paper that I have here. Oops. Let's get that out. And just use that glue stick. Put the contact paper on top of the stuff, leaving the sticky side up so that you have sticky. It's going to stick on your fingers when you're trying to press it, but that's fun too. Teaches some sensory for our kiddos. Now you can use sprinkles. These are some Orbeez that I took out. You can put those on your, I'm using liquid glue now to put the sprinkles on. And I put it on the sticky stuff, the contact paper. Come on, the Orbeez. I'm going to put them in my hands because they're a little tricky. Okay. And then from there, you can use other kinds of things for sprinkles too, like straws. I used Orbeez, but you can use straws, so we're going to put some straws on there too. Because why not? These can be big, giant sprinkles. Sometimes our kids like big things and not just little stuff. Uh-oh. You can also, if you have some kiddos that are a little bit bigger and you want to challenge them, you can put some straws inside of another straw. That's some fine motor. And then they put them inside one another. I'm going to cut this a little bit. This one here. Let's get a blue one so that we have some colors we can talk about color. Okay, so with the Orbeez, we have a whole bunch of colors. We've got yellow on here, we have clear, we have blue, we have green, we have red, we have orange, yellow, if I didn't say yellow. Inside this green straw, that's actually confetti, or a sprinkle, rather, there's a red and white straw. And then there's a blue straw and another red and white straw. Or, I'm sorry, I keep saying straws. These are sprinkles today, you guys. You can also do little circles to make for chocolate chips. This is a piece of foam that I'm using to make a chocolate chip. And that sticks right on the contact paper. We'll just put two, because I have some other examples of chocolate chips too. So we're going to need some more liquid glue, because I'm going to put some bigger chocolate chips on here using pom-poms. So these can be chocolate chips too. We've got two kinds of sprinkles and two kinds of chocolate chips on here. Why not have chunky ones? And just for fun's sake, because Miss Cat likes to have a lot of fun, we're going to give our chocolate chip cookie a little bit of personality and give it some eyeballs. And these are just stickers. You can stick it on. And just have fun with it. Okay. So here is the cookie. You definitely need some milk to go with it. Now, these books that you see over here are other books by the same author. And if you've read If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, if you give a mouse a cookie to your child, they're probably going to want you to read. If you give a pig a party, if you give a pig a pancake, if you give a cat a cupcake. And then there's some other favorites down here too. There's also If You Give a Moose a Muffin, which is checked out right now. But there's If You Give a Mouse a Brownie, If You Take a Mouse to School, and If You Take a Mouse to the Movies. So all of these are fun books that you can read. We have them here at the Apache Junction Library. You can always check them out from here, or check your local library and see if they have them as well. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and have a good week. Bye.